Video that will show you how to log in from home onto our Math Expressions website, which will give you access to looking at the workbook and also the online games, which match perfectly with the lessons that we're learning in school. So there are a couple different ways you can get to the website. Once you have access to my classroom website, you can just log in here and go down to Math Expressions. If you don't have access to my class website, then you can always just go to Google and type in Think Central login. That'll take you to the Think Central login website. The first time you come, you have to save your state and our district and our school. Make sure you click Remember My School. And that way it'll save it for next time. Your child's username is going to be their first initial and their last initial, and then their student ID number. All the kids should have that memorized, but if you do need it, you can shoot me an email and I'll get it to you. Password's going to be just the student ID with no initials. Then you'll go ahead and push login. I've already done this with another student, and this is the screen that you're going to get once you log in. So you'll see three menus: things to do, my library, my scores. We don't really use my scores or things to do, so the one we want to look at today is my library. When you click that, you'll see that you can access the workbook, iTools, and MegaMath. So MegaMath is the one that we use most often. These are all the online games. So when you click that, you'll get a new window. Here are the 6 different sections that we have games for. Depending on what unit and what lesson we're learning would depend on which section you want to choose. So we'll just go with the first one, which is Country Countdown. Once you open that, you'll get a new window that lists 5 different games. We go over these games in class so the students are familiar with them. And I don't mind if they want to jump around and play with different things, but I will let you know weekly which games really correlate to the lessons that we're learning. So let's just pick Blockbusters. When you open that, you're going to get all different levels of ability. A would be the easiest concepts all the way down. So we're going to go ahead and make that bigger so we can see all the way to Z. And what we're going to be working on first would be, how about adding 2-digit numbers? That's a 2nd grade topic. You click that and the game will open. Pretty much it's self-explanatory from here. You're going to have a character telling you what to do and it'll explain all the icons. So when you're done with that game, you can push the back arrow, exit out. Then it takes you back to a different menu. Here you can again choose all the different areas for the games that were within Country Countdown. If you're done with that, you can push the X and it'll take you back to the other options of topics that we can learn about. If we choose Numberopolis, let's say, we can choose Wash and Spin. Again, you're going to get letter choices for ability. We're going to pick what goes with our lesson. Let's say we're working on certain and impossible events. Same thing, the game's going to open, you can make it bigger. The character is going to give you instructions and tell you all about how to play the game. You can exit back out. And when you're done with Numberopolis, just hit X and it'll take you back here. One other feature that I want to show you is the activity book. So let's say you need to pull up the math book from home. You can do that from here. I choose Flash ebook to open mine. It's going to load. Takes just a second. Once it's up, you can come up here to the book, which is your table of contents, and you can choose what unit we're working on. So Unit 1, let's say you need to take a look at Lesson 6. It's going to open it right up to the student page. You can use the arrow down here to turn pages in your math book. So if your child says, "Oh, I forgot my homework," or "Oh, I spilt my milk on it, now I can't see it," well, now you have access to it online. You can use the resources if you need to see the specific homework and remembering for that lesson. You can also choose the resource index, which is a handy tool because it pulls up all of the homework for every lesson in Unit 1. You just scroll down and then you'll see remembering pages, which these are also our morning work and sometimes they're homework. So you have access to printing off any of these sheets that you may need if for some reason you don't have them in class. When you're done, you can always just exit out, and that's pretty much a quick overview of Think Central and how to log in and get your online games and your workbook. When you're done, log out. Thanks for listening.